to see me stop eating the camera. So we have a lot of things going on here at Venus Cove Farms. Obviously babies are being born, baby goats, we got baby chicks that are hatching from our own brooder. We had, I think, 4 from a broody hen, and that was all good. But we went ahead and tried the incubator just so we could keep a better control of things. It's still kind of chilly, and the broody hen did hatch 4, but then there was a bunch that stayed there. So I'm not over on that property all the time. They stay up the hill. So just because I could have more of a controlled environment, we went ahead and got an incubator, and that has been really good. The incubator has not been the greatest, but at least it has produced some chicks. We've had some issues with it, but that will be another time. I'll give you the 411 on that. We have a lot of other things going on, so lots to come. Got seeds planting and greenhouses going, and getting ready for spring, getting that organic garden started. We've been making organic cosmetics, so I'm going to do a video and show you guys about that. Lots and lots and lots of fun things, and more to come for sure. So today we're going to talk about the incubator that I had mentioned in my previous video. This is the SUNCOO incubator. It is digital. It holds up to 32 eggs, which is awesome. I ordered it off of Amazon, and it really didn't take but 3 days for it to get here, so not having that wait was awesome. And I did notice that when it came in, it was bent a little bit on the top, so I have to put a piece of tape to kind of hold it down to make sure that that humidity level stays where it's supposed to be. So that is a little inconvenient. Okay, so I filled this with all the eggs that I had the day it arrived. It wasn't enough to fill each hole, so as time went on, I would date the eggs and add them to it, which I thought would work out great. In hindsight, it probably would have been a lot easier on me and the chicks if I just filled it all at once. Not saying that you can't do it, but the problem is when the chicks start hatching, if you've got other eggs in there that are not ready to hatch, everything kind of has to stay where it's at. Instead of if they were all kind of hatching around the same time, you could take out the little trays that move the eggs back and forth, and then they could hatch in that section. And the fact that I wasn't able to take the trays out, it created a really dangerous situation for the baby chicks. So I had chicks falling through. There's large holes on the side they were falling through. They were even going all the way down to the bottom where the water is. And if it wasn't for the fact that we were home and we heard these baby chicks screaming, they would have drowned. So, you definitely have to watch this. It's not something, you can leave it, especially if there's, days before they're due, but when it gets time for the eggs to hatch, you definitely want to keep a close eye. Luckily, we have a big family, and there's always someone coming in and out, so we're always paying attention and listening. And we did not lose any chickens, although we did come really, really, really close. In fact, twice we had to literally take everything out and unscrew in order to save some of the babies. That being said, we did have a huge turnout with our first go around. I still have some eggs in here that are doing their little incubator thing and cooking, and we're excited to see how that goes. I've added some new ones, so I'm excited to see how that goes. But as of right now, if you've got the time and you are able to be aware and pay attention, I would definitely recommend this. It is a little bit of work, but we did have a broody hen, and although she did her job, we kind of lost more than we gained. So this incubator gave us the opportunity to get tons and tons of chickens. So let's go look at those now. It was really easy to set up. The instructions that come with it, like full detail, no complications whatsoever, easy to read. It has a spot for your time. It shows your temperature and your humidity levels. It shows how many days that you've had them in there. I think I paid like 79 bucks for this on Amazon. So that being said, like the few issues that I did have, it was still really worth the money. In the back here, there's a small hole that you use to fill the incubator with water. So what'll happen is there's an alarm that'll beep and let me know that, hey, there's an issue, and then I just fill it with water, and it, you know, usually resets itself after that. I did notice that it does leak water after I fill it, so I always keep a little towel nearby. That way I can, you know, wipe it down, and I don't want water running down my cabinet and getting all over the floor and somebody slip or ruin the cabinets. But all in all, look, you can see the water because I just filled it. It slowly has been coming out. So you got to keep an eye, maybe put a towel underneath it, but I really like it. I mean, for the price, you can't beat it, even with the few simple things. And if you look closely, you can kind of see, I took the tape off so you could see that there is a small opening right there. Like I said, I really think that it's from the shipping. It's not the actual product, but I've only bought one, so I'm not 100% on that. Thank you so much for visiting us here at Venus Cove Farm. I hope that you try this incubator out and see what you think of it. And if you like it, if you don't like it, please comment below and let me know how it works for you. Bye guys, have a good day.